everyone.
And welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 267. 267. 6 is before 7, which is also predated by the number 2.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, Bruno, about this server now. It seems like as soon as we try to do everything better, it's gotten all worse.
No, it's fine. It was one thing.
It's always one thing.
I don't know, man.
The issue is it's
No.
compounding into a lot of one things.
No, there's always one thing. It's the
How's it
same thing
going?
as your fucking Counter-Strike 1v1s. I'm just turning it into computer 1v1s, okay?
Gotta turn it into 5 1v1s, because I can win a 1v1. Now, 5 times in a row is a statistical unlikely outcome, but you're more statistically likely to beat one guy, 5 1 guys rather than 5 guys.
5 guys, burgers and fries.
Man, so good. It's so not worth the cost.
Didn't they get crazy expensive or something now?
Man, if I go there and if I went there right now, I'd expect to pay like $20 for a meal, and I just don't have the. I
That's
don't
it?
have the
20 bucks?
Probably like $12
For
for the burger.
yourself?
Yeah, just myself.
Okay.
Like I would expect I'd spend like $20 or $12 for the burger, and then like $8 for the fries. So, 20 some. Maybe get a drink. Maybe just skip the drink, go home, and like drinks all the free drinks I have at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, fast food made me sad now. I just want to like it, but it's so damn expensive for no reason. I like chicken nuggets,
They're
but I'm not
good
gonna go spend.
burgers, though. But it's
They
been
are
so
good
long
burgers.
since I got one.
They smash them down. The issue is I don't have a flat top.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blackstone.
I want one.
I don't. I just need to get one of those flat top grill inserts where I just pull up the grates and put a flat top down. That would also just work and be
That
better.
sounds like a good solution, honestly.
Mhm. Um. But yeah. Bro, you think you're gonna get an actual price on this thing? You're gonna have to go like 50 menus deep. You're gonna have to say you have to choose pickup or delivery. Then you have to find yourself. You can't just
I
find
know.
prices anymore.
Never.
You give up.
Yes.
I was gonna say you can't find prices anymore. No one wants you to know what you're spending.
That's the problem.
Damn, I'm surprised the server booted back up. You did the no thing of shutting down a server.
It's fine.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say, Bruno. Then they boot it back up and it don't boot. Bootdrive.exe is missing.
Oh, I got prices.
Oh, you got prices?
Yeah. A bacon cheeseburger.
I want like the regular, which is like a double.
Okay.
Not like the kids, like the rate, like
The
2 patties.
I think that's what it is.
I'm
I
just
think
making
that's
sure.
what the normal without saying a little cheeseburger or a little hamburger. I think that's what because I think the little is a single, the regular is a double.
That's fine. I'm just making sure.
A bacon cheeseburger. So this is like their big good sandwich.
Mhm.
$13.
I said 12, so dollar off. What's a regular fry?
$6.
It puts you at
A
19.
large is $7.70. Holy shit, dude.
So that's 19. What's a drink? $1.50?
$3.09.
Bro, what?
I'm
For a
looking at it.
fountain drink?
I'm looking at it.
Are they? They're making like 1,000,000,000% markup.
A bottle of Coke is $3.29.
Oh, it's a bottle. They
A
do sell
regular
by the
drink is
bottle.
$3.09.
Just insane.
I know.
That's insane. I could go
How much
buy a
is a
2 liter at the
milkshake?
store. Milk $8.
It's $6.70. What the fuck is this shit, man? How about a glizzy?
I don't know. $4
$7.80.
for a hot dog? I've never seen
Yeah.
their hot dogs. I
Neither
don't
have
know anyone that's
I.
ever bought a hot dog there.
Who does
How big are
that?
they? Are they like?
I have no idea. What I'm looking at is something that literally says hot dog $7.79.
Man, that thing better be like a fucking foot long hot dog. Like,
How much you pay for a grilled cheese?
I don't know. I would have paid more than $5 for grilled cheese, and I feel ripped off.
$6.60.
Okay. I felt ripped off at $5. 2 slices of bread and some cheese. That's literally less than $1. If you sell it at 5, you're selling it like 500% markup. I guess the guy that cooks it for 30 seconds on the grill, like,
How about the quick click pack number 3?
can I
Is
get it?
10 hamburgers and 5, or sorry, 10 cheeseburgers, 5 hamburgers.
10 cheeseburgers and
10
5
cheeseburgers
hamburgers?
and 5 hamburgers.
15? $150?
170. What the
There,
fuck is. Just get me out of
you
here.
don't
This
even
is
get a discount.
ridiculous.
That's like $10.
I
170 is
know,
them
it's
just like,
terrible.
that's
Get
still
me the
like, that's
fuck
just
out of
them
here.
selling you like an easy option of hitting. What?
Nope, I'm done. That's crazy.
Yeah, no. Um, yeah, buy all my snacks now at this discount bargain mart.
Yeah?
This grocery out. Yeah. I get like a packet of like cookies like this. This is 250 at that store, which is really good because if I get them at Giant, like Walmart or like any other place, they're like $5 or $6. Like it's hit or miss what you're gonna get, and you kind of have to go in with an open mind. But if you're in the mood for like a category of stuff and you just like say, I'm looking for like a salty snack, I can go in and say like, oh, I'll get these El Paso puffed up quesadilla puffs. Um,
Okay.
step 2. Wait,
I
where'd you get that?
Fee got it for me for Secret Santa. I was checking. I think I flipped both of our cameras somehow. Like my camera became
Oh,
yours, so I had to
oh,
re-mirror them. I saw it when you were holding up the chips. They were backwards.
okay.
I wanted to double check that text was correct.
Sorry, I just got a text from someone that was like, I was watching my nightly pit videos and I saw a comment up on the screen they were talking about, and it's my YouTube name is Swim Boyd. I knew him from swimming, and he knows my last name's Boyd. He's like, I never talked to him that I watched this, and he's like, "Is this you?" He's like, "I'm pretty sure this is you."
Did you get like on screen with the comment, or was it like just chat?
Yeah. Think of this like 50 viewers,
Okay, fair.
50 viewers, and he puts his, it's uh, it's a pit centric
Yeah,
weekly live stream where two guys on they're actually reporters on a website that do this weekly show, I think, to
yeah,
promote. It's their site's locked behind a paywall for most of the content, but they have some freebie stuff to, I think, get like entice you in.
yeah.
Um, one just live stream and I like comment. Um, but yeah, I just got a random text. He's like, He's like, I knew it was you. There's only so many people in this world that would think of a clever name like that. Sorry. How was 4th of July? I actually had a party yesterday. I
Good.
don't remember you having parties other years, but maybe I'm just not thinking.
I mean, it's hit or miss, whatever happens, you know.
Yeah.
My sister came over, so I was hanging out with her, and we made a bunch of food. It was good. It's a good time. I don't know if I would call it a party, but yeah, you know,
But no, how many fireworks you fire off?
none.
Why?
I didn't
Why?
have any. I don't know what to tell
But
you.
you have like little nieces and nephews or whatever they are, and
Yeah,
don't
they didn't stay until it was dark. Actually, they left
there's
before
some
that. So
daytime. Don't they just want like little
you
poppy
know,
noises?
I don't have any.
Damn.
Yeah, I need to go across the border and get some good stuff. Bring back some
No, you
like
don't. You can buy it all
M80s.
in. No, you can buy
Can you do that
almost
now?
anything. PA is legal for almost everything now.
Really? Didn't know
I
that.
think the only illegal stuff in PA is like the super illegal stuff. You can't cross even like a like I don't know if you can get M80s, but I don't know if like other places sell like I
Yeah,
think
but
the
that's
stuff
what
we
I
don't
want.
allow. I understand you want that, but no one wants to sell that. Even like you can get the big shit in PA now. They finally just gave up, said we'll make more tax dollars by selling it than not. So
Interesting.
yeah, I think so. First year at this neighborhood, I was sitting here. I heard some stuff going off, but I think some dude got out the big boy stuff, and he only did it
We can
twice.
get Roman candles and bottle rockets now?
I'm telling you, you can get it's all legal.
Oh, I didn't know that. Man, I should have got some fireworks. See, I'm used to like us having shit fireworks. Like, ooh, the ground sparkler. Oh boy. But now,
Um,
bottle rockets? I could
bottle
fuck
rockets,
with
yeah,
some bottle rockets, man.
bottle rockets were fun.
I love that.
I love the not that I don't like a Big Bang, but I love the little mini ones that you can get a little tube and you just like fire them out, like just the
Yeah,
small
no,
ones.
absolutely. Yeah, they go, and then boom, and that's it.
Yeah,
Great.
I don't need the like Coke can on a stick. I mean, it's fun, but I don't need the Coke can on a stick.
No, I don't either. Just, bro, give me firecrackers, the ones that actually go bang, bottle rockets, and I'm happy, man. I remember when I was a kid, like young, somebody got bottle rockets. So I had like 100 bottle rockets, okay? I was cutting off the sticks and duct taping them to like Matchbox cars. That
Did
was
you for you?
great. Yeah.
Um. Oh. Fuck. So one time, I think my junior year of high school, we were we were at one of the swimmers' houses. It was like spring. Season was like over, so we were just like hanging out, having a campfire. Then again, the Coke can on a stick bottle rocket.
Yeah.
Dude's like, I'm gonna hold it. And I'm like, this is just. I'm immediate like this is gonna end badly. So I just start walking. Like I just start backing up. Dude like lights it on fire. So I think people have a very people have a really misconception of how bottle rockets work. So he's holding it. Like he's holding it is
You're
the
supposed
issue.
to let that go.
Well, at first it's just like shooting a bunch of things as it's trying to like burn up to speed, I guess. But he's holding it. He's not like letting it fly away. It's just like burning on him.
Yeah, that's a
And
problem.
then he panics and he doesn't like let it go.
Next
But
is
then
they
it's like
explode.
right, but then it like burned away through a lot of its fuel to push up by the time he realizes he needs to like let it go. I think people expect it to like fly out of their hands because it's gonna have so much force, but it doesn't have that much force. It has enough force to
Enough
like
for it to go up. That's it.
yeah, like not like it's not like a SpaceX launch that you're like
No.
um so he's like holding it and they don't know what to do, then they drop it and I'm like, oh this is about it. This is all I expected. And boom.
Yeah, no. They're like you're only supposed. First off, you're not supposed to hold them. Second off, the reason they're called bottle rockets is because you would sit them in a bottle so that they could fly out of the bottle.
Come on, or your little like pipe pipe
Yeah.
like rocket launcher. I don't know if you ever use those.
I saw some, I think it was today, I saw a video. Roman candles. So you know a Roman candle, right? You hold it and it shoots a little puff of like bright colored fire, whatever. Projectile. Well, I saw a video of some guy that had like a 1x2 with like, I don't know, 50 of these things taped to it. And some other person came with a blowtorch and lit all the fuses. Just the fuses of this looked like this thing was trying to attack everything in front of it. And then it started lighting off, and God, the thing was like a Gatling gun.
Was it?
It was crazy. I don't know where
Um,
that video came from, but it's gone now. I don't know where to find that.
no. Yeah. I don't know. Bottle rockets. I had. What were my favorites? I had. They were. I love the spinner ones that just like make a lot of noise and spin up and shoot up in the air.
Yeah, those weren't bad.
Um, there's some YouTube channel that just absolutely blew up because they did a review of a bunch of weird fireworks. Like he hit like 500,000 subscribers in like a
Interesting.
day. Something like Cody's PD. Uh, oh, I watched the video. It'd be my history.
Is it Joel Robinson Pyrotechnics?
No.
Oh, Cody B Pyrotechnics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Again, I think he literally just hit like I think his last video went viral and he hit like
Oh, yeah,
500.
last video has 3 million views.
I don't know how many
That's
he
a lot.
truly hit. Probably could check social blade, but I think he was a true algorithmic like it hit and it hit and everyone's just like super into his content now. Not that they wouldn't. It's a guy that makes probably good enough content that people would have liked him, but they didn't know about him to know about him. And like he just hit the lottery and he had enough back content that people just immediately sub and like start binging. Like I'm sure all these
It,
video counts are
it,
probably pretty recent.
it doesn't look like he hit too crazy with the, like, don't get me wrong. He's definitely got a bump in subs very
Okay,
recently. But he only got 46,000 subscribers in the last month.
gotcha.
But
Never
he
mind.
got
I thought he would hit
10
bigger.
million video views in the last month, which is a shit
Okay,
ton. Especially like for a channel like that. Like his last month video views are up 400%. So that's a lot.
yeah.
It looks like he just honestly, I'll tell you what this is, okay? He's like a he's like 1,000 subscribers a month channel, okay?
Mhm.
10,000 subscribers in December, 50,000 subscribers in July.
Okay, that's a bump.
It's a very weird graph to look at.
Yeah. Um, social blade.
I need a way to copy and paste into the server. It's annoying.
Does it not work?
No. Maybe I should just use AnyDesk instead. But I don't feel
Or
like doing that.
really doesn't work?
Nope.
Or is it that you have to? Is there like a shift control C? Like do you need to do? Sometimes with my remote programs, you need to do an extra action, like an extra like proving where you're. It's like an insert local copy clipboard command.
It's not looking like it in no VNC. So I don't know.
Okay.
It's weird.
There might be another key you have to hit down to make it happen.
And maybe I can Google that. But like if you look, it's like that's a July, that's a July.
Yeah.
And then like New Year's you get some, New Year's you get some, New Year's you get some. and that's it. Pretty funky.
Um, Speaking of 4th of July, I have a weird, I have a weird, 4th of July is a weird milestone in my summer. So I've already told you how I hate the summer solstice because it means it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
But so 4th of July as a kid, the summer the summer always looked up before the 4th of July. Like you were even at the halfway point. You had the 4th of July with parties coming up.
Yeah.
You had the tents with fireworks. Everything was like before the 4th of July, the summer feels like you got it all in front of you. You got so much stuff coming up. It's going to be awesome. Even with my like internships, I'm like the first month up all the way up to the 4th of July, stuff isn't too serious, nothing's too like pressing or deadlines. It was always just like 4th of July is like it's fine. Best part of summer. 4th of July hits, the tents go down. In a week or two you're going to see back to school sale, not any well, if you have any commercials anywhere or ads, you'll see like back to school stuff.
Bro, my ads are non-existent.
I don't know, maybe your dad on the fishing channel will have like an ad.
Okay,
I don't know.
fair. Fair.
Get your kids back to school right with their big old fishing boots. I don't know. And their camo backpack. Come on down to Cabela's. First 500 people get a notebook and a rifle. I don't know, something like that. So you start seeing that. Everyone thinks of August, and then people get until like early fall. Like basically, in
Yeah.
my mind, summer is basically over now because everyone's gonna start looking past summer at this point.
Yeah, you're not wrong. This
So
is
I
the
don't know.
downhill. You're right.
Two months of good summer left, but in my mind, it's like basically the fun part of summer's over. Now the next thing you have to look forward to is Labor Day. When you look forward to Labor Day, you're looking forward to September. And if I'm looking forward to September, then I'm looking forward to football season, which means fall. If I'm looking forward to like football season and fall, that means like some pumpkins, some apple ciders, pump fall fest, whatever. What the hell are you doing?
I was
Starting a
trying to
what?
look at what my pie hole looked like for ads. I was trying to see how many ads I had blocked. But I don't
Too
know
many.
why this didn't work. That should have
The
been
ad
working.
overlords are gonna come attacking you soon. You wait. Just you wait. The ad overlords are coming.
Shit.
You changed the password.
Shit.
I feel like at some point you shared a password with me, but it was through Dashlane. Is that because you were using the free one, or did you like switch over your main one?
I just figured it would be convenient for you to have that password already there, so I made it there.
Ah, but were you able to do that through the um free?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume it's like one device and then you get limited like stuff.
What the fuck is that password? I've never seen that password in my life.
Must have been why you chose it. But oh my god, you can't copy and paste. Jesus
No, I
Christ, man.
can't. But it's only an 8-character password.
Damn.
Why?
Temp 8.3 degrees Celsius. That thing is cool.
I don't know what that means, okay?
Ah, sheesh, that thing is ice. I'm
But yeah, I've
91.
I've blocked 7.2% of my traffic.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. It's too much. And this is only on my computer and my phone.
Yeah, bro, I don't know.
I
It's great.
so there's these are all based on like lists or like I don't know what was the word that they were saying. I don't know. Like everybody has their own list of shit that they put in here. So I went and
Mhm.
found one of the lists of lists and added like 3 of them. So like sometimes I have trouble getting places even. Like depending on how a Twitter link is made cuz Twitter has a lot of ads, it just starts axing Twitter links.
Ah, speaking of Twitter,
Dude, Twitter's on fire right now. I think they
you
fixed it
can't.
now though.
Well, you can't access it without an account, which is still a thing, I think. So like, everyone's freaking out on like Reddit. The people that are still on Reddit are freaking out because they can't access half the shit because they don't have Twitter accounts because no one really wants a Twitter account.
It's fixed now. Now you can.
Okay.
I think that
Gee.
just
Oh,
happened though, like very recently.
wait.
I started
So
typing Twitter and the golf post
yeah,
from
no, hit. Oh, I can hit.
you can. Oh, okay. So links are okay, profiles are not.
Well, well, no, that also could just been that like was cached. You can see all Elon shit.
That's
I want to
crazy
say.
how fucking. That's crazy. He's
I
just
was gonna show you.
plastering his face all over Twitter.
I was gonna show you a picture. Copy image, paste image. This is not gonna work. Copy image, paste image.
I mean, you
I
can
don't
throw
think
it
it wants.
in Discord and I'll open it.
I mean, yeah. I was just trying to get the image to go. But I don't think Twitter's letting me. Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
Sheesh! Look at that library. Sheesh, bro.
I mean, it do look pretty good.
If you do the next picture, it does the multi-view.
Yeah, that looks pretty hot.
That's hot.
Is this the Williams Golf F1 livery? Is that what's
No,
going on?
this is
No, this is.
uh this weekend was supposed to be the 800th Grand Prix, and it
Oh,
was
neat.
British, the British Grand Prix, and the British team, and But
Yeah.
technically, this is 799 because there was a race canceled this year, so it's not this race, but next race is the 800th. But like it was all planned out to be here, so they're doing the livery here and then the livery at the next race, and it's just gonna be like a double, like
I mean, okay, that's cool still. Either way.
yeah. Um, but then you got the poopy McLaren livery.
The Chrome is okay, but like, it's not
No,
that
it's not.
crazy. It's not good.
It's so ugly.
It's
If they chrome the whole thing out, that'd be fine. But they kept the papaya,
papaya.
and it was just not necessary. Aston Martin has a livery this weekend as well, but I don't know if that one's been announced yet. I can't. I think that was it. I think that's all. It's those three. Unless there's another one, but those three. So we have some fun this weekend. They did Formula One did the regional schedule, so we have next year's schedule all planned out. Let me. Uh, there was actually a good post. Let me see if I can find it, where someone like had a breakdown. Yeah,
Is it this one that did linked earlier?
that one is it. But like mine shows you. Mine's easier to like.
Okay.
Other than a couple, I think. So there's like a bunch of Saturday races, which are stated in DITs. But this one is like easier to follow, like actual
Ah,
breakups
the
of
breaks. I like that. I like
so
that.
do debating on if we have a Japan or a China Grand Prix next year, which is like
Who knows?
bad record for it so far. We might have another like fucking 3-week break between.
Yeah.
So Japan is actually early. Japan will be the third race, fourth,
Fourth.
when it's traditionally been a fall race.
Yeah.
Um, it actually makes a lot of sense. Like, there's people still are upset that there's a couple like, um, there still seems like a couple outliers, but it's not horrible. Like, they're upset that it goes Miami, Imola, Monaco, Canada. But when you truly think about it, in like a big, like, grand scheme of things, they have multiple sets of like everything. They have multiple sets of everything but drivers, personnel, and car. So like all the pit wall stuff will be, it'll be like sent from China to like, I don't know, let's just say like from China all the stuff will go to like Miami.
Yeah.
And then they'll do Miami. And then so taking it back to Europe for Imola and Monaco,
They'll probably go to
a
Canada.
bunch of the equipment's gonna get shipped up to Canada
Yeah.
and sit there for that one. And then, after
Well,
Monaco, it'll get sent to Spain. The Europe stuff will get sent to Spain. Like a lot of the stuff doesn't actually leave. They have a lot of copies of shit to.
probably. Yeah. Have you ever thought of how crazy it is that the U.S. gets 3 races?
No, because
We're
Miami
we're
gets
not even
one,
the fan base.
Miami gets one, Texas gets one, Las Vegas now gets one. If I put a map of the United States on Europe, that's literally the same
True.
thing as Monaco, Imola, fucking Spain, Austria, UK. Is it crazy that Europe gets like 7? I don't know. You say like each country has a couple, but like
I'm curious what percentage
20
is a U.S. fan base, though.
doesn't matter. We have US money.
Fair. Good point.
Well, what was it? Who's Oh, Jamie Chadwick. So today, they're the Williams team is doing a big London like fan zone, which means all week they just do a bunch of events and like live streams and stuff with like all their like they kind of like do a big promotion week every once in a while at a different spot they choose. And she's in Indy Next, so she's like in IndyCar right now, basically. I don't know what Indy Next is truly. I don't know what level it is. IndyCar's top. The F. I'll give Formula this. F1, 2, 3 does make sense. Like F1 good, F2 less good, F3 bad. Or I don't know much about the Indy structure. That's a feat question.
Indy Next is the highest step on the road to Indy.
So F2.
Yeah.
Okay. She's in Indy Next, and they were asking her about like, oh, what's it like? She's like it's an all American series. It's very different than like a Formula series.
Okay.
What's different? She's like, what?
This is fucking. Do you want to hear the list?
Yeah,
Because it's fucking stupid.
I'm sure it is. This is Imperial units all over again.
It's the Indy car. Okay.
Yeah,
Indy Next, which is NXT, by the way.
yeah, no.
The USF Pro 2000 Championship.
Okay, so no Indy at all.
Then the USF 2000 Championship.
So
Then the
okay,
USF Juniors.
fine, fine. That makes sense if you think about it from an American perspective. Like all that makes sense.
It
Yeah.
fucking doesn't.
No, I mean, if you think of like Imperial units, that makes sense.
Okay,
If you
then
think of
it
like,
fucking does.
if you think of Formula unit as like metric, then like F1, 2, 3, it's like a pace power of like
Oh
integers.
yeah, okay. We need something bigger than a foot. How about a yard? Okay, what's that? Oh, 36 inches. Huh?
Well, it's just 3 feet.
It's fucking stupid.
Instead of taking one step for a foot, you take one stride, and that's about a yard.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. So she's in Indy Next, and she was like, oh, they were like, oh, what's your how is it being American? She's like, there's some differences in like Europe. the fans are super. The fans are probably more knowledgeable about Formula One than I am or like Formula as I am as a driver. They're like more knowledgeable. They're like super into the sport, super into everything. She's like, Americans, they just kind of show up and are like, it's a sport. They're like, they have no idea what's going on, but they're like, sports culture is just
What's her name again?
support. What? Jamie Chadwick. She's actually a super big driver. She's like won a lot.
I feel like I might. Oh no, I don't really recognize her. Okay. Huh. Okay.
She's like that woman that they always thought were gonna like the. She was always like, if a woman, if a woman is gonna make it anytime soon to Formula One, she was probably gonna be the woman
It's
that
her.
does it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like the top woman driver right now, kind of like the hot name. Has always done well in all of her series. I think she's not doing bad in Indy next. Not that it really matters, men or women in racing. Truly, I don't think. But I think she is holding her own in that series, especially for never. This is, I think, her first time doing ovals. Her first time doing like
Sure.
doing all the non indies. I think a little different. Also, like the whole infrastructure around it. Like, oh, you'll do an oval at Indy 500 type of deal.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah, that
googled
was
like what female drivers are the closest to getting a seat in F1. She is the first one on the list.
yeah. And somehow Williams like wrapped her up in the academy. Like I think they're like
It claims that she is a what was the wording? Developmental driver for Williams, for
yes,
F like an F1 developmental driver.
yes. Yes. I think to get the full time again. I think she was in W Series last year, which W Series I think was at the level of F4, but W Series folded,
Oh,
and then they had this
gotcha.
other. They have this new women's thing this year, which I don't think is bad, but I don't think is like good. So I think she pivoted to Indy next because I think it's just better for her career to be. I think she decided it'd be better to go to America to like get more comfortable in an Indy car than trying to do a low level formula car to like maybe propel herself even further. I don't know the true specifics, but
Yeah.
I think I think she finally like is trying to just do shit. So, um, other than that, yeah, I I think to get all to say it all in a thing, Americans like sports. That's why we have so many. We just like sports. We like events. We like, you
Yeah.
know, the Super Bowl isn't big because that many Americans love football. They love an event. I I watch a lot of I the
I don't
last
think you're quite
time
wrong.
this summer is the Women's World Cup. Probably starts in like a week or two, I would assume. I haven't actually looked up the dates. The last World Cup, I was like this semifinal game. I went to a bar. It was like a dive bar, but they had a bunch of sports. And everyone there, all the guys that were betting on sports races, they were watching this game. Do they care about women's soccer? No.
No.
But they like America and they like
Yeah.
sports. And their guys are over there like, yeah. Like,
Yeah, and
they just love sports.
I don't know, man. It was never for me. Sports don't intrigue me all that much. I
I,
think
I'm.
I tend to like racing more than traditional sports, and that's what happened here.
It's all about for me a team. I need a team to like a sport. I can't like a sport without a team.
Yeah.
It's why I had to.
I don't think I
That's
have
why
that
I'm.
mindset.
No, but that's what I need. I need the. I need something to drive me to want to know about the sport. If I like
Fair.
you pull you pull up the race every weekend, you watch it, and you're just like, I mean, I don't know what you do 100%, but like you're not rooting. You never root for a team, or you're never like hoping for something.
I have some people that I like, and
Yeah, but
but
like,
I'm not. I didn't dive that far in. Yeah, I'm nowhere near what you know about Williams. Nowhere
right.
close.
But I couldn't like if you launched up the race and I cared about, oh yeah, sure, I'd like to see, I'd like to see Charles Leclerc have a good race. That wouldn't
That's
get me
not
through.
first off, that's not happening.
Right. That can't get me through. I needed to hold on to a team. And like through that team I can like now channel my desires and like wants and hopes and like expectations through that support of a team.
I
I
get what
don't
you're
like
saying, and I'm just saying that's not me, which is
yeah.
it makes me
And
think, and it's interesting.
I I like Formula 1 now cuz I got super into Williams. I have the flag. I want to get the hat whenever we have the Gulf livery like, but that I know I pivoted and then, like that's how I make it through wanting to watch Formula 1 is cuz I want to watch my team. I don't like NFL cuz I really don't feel too attached to a team. I'll say Pittsburgh because I'm a big Pittsburgh guy, but college, I went to Pitt and I'm attached. World soccer,
Sure.
I love the World Cups because I like rooting for America. When it comes to watching European soccer, it's really hard. I've grasped onto a couple teams that like I know the players on there because they're American, but then they'll leave and then I feel like and it's like I have nothing really pulling me to anything, so it's harder for that one. But I just need to find I need to find a team and then I'm all in on a sport. I'll learn everything about a sport. I will deep dive in. I go on the Formula 1 subreddit multi times a day, reading all the little posts.
I I would probably say I go on it like every other day if you averaged it out across a week. Like I'll probably go on it every day after we watch something, and then like one or two times throughout the week just to check on what's going on.
I probably read through the comments of every news article post. I'll read through almost all the comments and the article and almost all the comments. I'll scroll through Twitter F1 to read stuff about that, and I'll go through like the daily discussion thread to see what people are talking about. Like
Yeah, I'm nowhere
I'll
near that.
absorb. Yeah, same with like other sports I'm into. I'll deep dive into those pages. Not I don't know. U.S. soccer is a little less because a lot of times it's just reports on like X player performance at their like main team, and I'm just like whatever. Okay, they did good. But I still try to read a bunch of the big news.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you know I have to dive in.
Speaking of Reddit,
Hmm.
did you ever use Reddit on your phone? Were you
Reddit
a
on my phone.
Yeah? Were you a Reddit phone user, or do you use the regular app?
I mobile official mobile app for years now.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I think
So
since they released the official app, I've used it.
so the date came and went of the API thing.
Yes.
The app that I used is moving forward to have a subscription model for using the app.
Hmm.
But until that point, they're letting people use it still.
Oh,
So I still have a Reddit app.
okay. They say how much it has to be.
No. They said that they need to figure like they're trying to optimize their API calls and they're gonna come to a price kind of thing.
I wonder if like, I guess you could do some like manipulative. Well, no, because I don't know how comments work. Like, if you pull if you pull a bunch of like you don't have to pull it for each user opening up the app. If you pulled all the stuff to a central database, like if you pull all the posts to like a different source, but then you probably wouldn't have updated comments real time. So you have to like refresh like the top posts every once in a while. I'm curious how you could maybe get a way around it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one of those like I think there's so much that you can ask for in each API call, right? And
Hmm.
I think it's a matter of they're trying to optimize that we're gonna search for, like, I don't know if you can pull a post and comments. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you could be pulling like a post and 20 comments, the top comments. So you have that cached, and if you click into the post, you see those comments, and if you go past them, then it pulls another call, kind of thing. I don't know. I
Mhm.
really don't understand what. I, it sounds like the API calls are shit though, so it's a problem too. So I don't know. But yeah,
But I
it
do
will
know,
it will be moving to
because
a
I don't know.
subscription model in the coming weeks. So who knows how long that's gonna take?
So then, bam, and you're paying for Reddit.
I don't think I will.
Ah,
I think I'll download the Reddit app and just not use it on my phone anymore, basically. But have the app in case I want to look up something or go to a subreddit for something and fumble my way through how to do the things that I used to be able to do easily.
just, 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 just accept that. Just use it. It's bad, but it's not like unusable bad.
I know, but it's like it's like a fucking new car thing, you know? You were so used to where everything was in your old car that you could turn on the air conditioning without looking at it kind of thing. And now you just fucking put that knob in the glove box now, you know?
Here's the thing. Just never not use an official app. just when you ever start some,
I was using this app before the official app existed, Nick.
yeah, then you should have stopped. You should have saw,
I still have to change at some point.
just people out there, if never download an extension to make your life easier, because it's gonna go away one day, and you're gonna double hate your life. You hate your life
Dude,
now because something doesn't work the way you want it. Wait till you double hate your life because you had it the way you wanted it, and now you're even worse off than before.
I don't like your logic.
Just half hate your life most of the time, and fine.
I don't like it.
Because we were talking about Las Vegas and like
Dude,
the
they've been
race.
working on that road for a long time.
Yeah, but this is that dome thing. I think they like
What the
go
fuck
around
is
this
that?
dome. There's this, bro. It's just like the sphere.
It looks sick though. I
Oh,
don't
it
know what it
does.
is,
It's a
but I
sphere.
like it.
I'm pretty sure the racetrack goes kind of around this thing.
If it's
Like
at
I think
M
that,
oh
yeah,
MSG, I don't know where MSG is actually.
like
I know that the race
uh,
goes past MGM though.
Las Vegas track. Um, yes, I meant that. I think one of the. I think one of the. Yeah. Okay. Copy image. Paste image. Like it's gonna be one of the. Gonna be like they literally are going around the sphere to go around the sphere.
Oh yeah, they sure are. Top right. That's
Yes,
where the sphere is. I mean, that's cool.
it is. But I think they like
God, that
specific.
looks like a boring track.
Uh, I don't know. Last, I granted, the race, street track, Austria racetrack. The shape of the last week's track was pretty boring when you look at it.
Compared to this, it's a rectangle.
Look at the shape of last week's track. It's not that. It's not that exciting when you look at it. The only thing that makes it excited was the uh, elevation change. It's like a stupid C. I mean, it's just dumb. Like I don't know.
I don't know, man.
it's a
I
dumb.
I
It's a
I
dumb
think
shaped
that
C.
I think I'd take that C over. We'll see. We'll see when it happens. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like straightaways on a night street circuit.
Yeah.
It's gonna look sick. Whether it's, I mean, it has to be good for
Yeah.
racing. There's so much straights that people are gonna be able to like pass.
I guess we'll see.
I don't think these roads are too narrow. Like these are, don't forget, these aren't European streets. These are American streets. But yeah, that that's that big sphere. I think it's gonna have like cool things going on during the race, just like flashing up. Um. Okay, that was those were those topics I had thoughts about. I had a pool party. We did the pool stuff.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Yeah. Then it started raining. Been able to. I've been I've been actually able to balance the chemicals.
That's
I've been
exciting.
keeping Yeah, I've been keeping the pool at a good chemical level. I've been proud of myself there. A lot harder than I. It's not hard, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's always something. Very rarely do I go out there and check it and just like it's happy. I do want to next summer. I don't think I said this before. I want to change my chlorine delivery system next year.
Interesting. Okay.
Uh, so right now, there's three ways to chlorinate a pool. One is like what a lot of above ground pools have, and it's like a duck shaped like object that like just kind of floats around. You put chlorine tablets in it, and it like just floats around, and the chlorine dissolves in it.
Yeah.
Least effective, but pretty popular for like above ground pools. Technically, no reason you can't use it in an in-ground pool, but that's that. There's a second method, which is like, oh, I have a skimmer basket that water gets pumped through to go to the pump, and you put tablets in there. It gets pulled in, then through your filter, then back out to the pool. But it goes through the filter after the pull in, so you kind of lose some. It's not awesome. Blah blah blah. Whatever. The third is to have like chlorine like out back past the filter before the input or before it gets pushed into the pool. You have this little thing that like chlorinates the water. It's like a let me Amazon.com. Am I recently looked at? Please, please. More items to consider. It's just like it puts chlorine. Oh God, chlorine. Chlor.
By the way, I looked it up. I purchased the remove ads for my Reddit app a year before the Reddit app released.
Okay.
So I confirmed I was before the official app. And obviously, I was using other apps before that, even. So.
So it's just this. If you know, whatevs. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying, okay?
Whatevs. It's okay. Just like an
Yeah,
inline.
yeah, I think I've seen people with these before.
Instead of putting the tablets in there, it goes after the filter, before it goes into the like actual like inlets. It pushes through here and gets chlorinated, and it actually like makes a little bit more sense than how mine is now. I
Gotcha. I
it
feel like I remember people putting chlorine tablets in skimmer baskets before, too.
That's popular uh popular way. Doesn't it's not a it's viable. They
Yeah,
technically say these inline ones again. You don't. I'm putting in the chlorine right before I'm filtering the water.
yeah.
which chlorine is smaller than sand. It shouldn't get like, it's not like it's all filtering out in there, but like
No.
it doesn't make sense to dump a bunch of chlorine into your filter, and you don't really want it in your filter. You just want it in the pool.
Yeah, yeah.
I, I, plus you probably shouldn't. It's probably better for your pump if you're not importing freshly chlorinated chemicals right directly from like the skimmer basket into the pump.
Yeah, fair.
It's probably better to
That is
like,
fair.
but asterisk
Who
TM,
knows,
real
man?
world versus
Who
hypothetical
knows?
world, like, you
Exactly.
know,
I do know.
I, but yes, like, or
I
I
just,
get this.
I'm sorry to go back to this. I just looked at that picture of the racetrack. All I can see now is fat Yoshi sitting on his butt.
Yeah, look how fun.
All right, I like the track more.
Or I get this thing, the inflatable light up duck.
All right, I'm in favor of the duck.
I bet you would, Jeep boy.
I didn't even, bro.
Bet you would,
I don't
Jeep
know,
boy.
man.
I probably haven't seen your front dash in a while. Probably have like 50 of them out there.
I don't.
Probably have a whole case in the back just to give them out when you see someone.
I have never received another duck. You are the first person I would know about because I find it funny how much you oppose it.
I think you planted that duck there
I swear to
on
God, I didn't.
the only time you got a duck was the day I was with you, and
And
I,
that makes it so much funnier to me.
I feel like it was a plant. I feel like you told me you knew someone with that color Jeep. It might have been your
No,
sister. It might have been someone
I
else.
I saw that Jeep on the way in. But that's well, and I'm assuming that that's the one that did it. I have no fucking clue.
But I thought you said you knew someone with that color.
My sister has a nacho orange Jeep. Yes.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Nacho?
Yes.
God. Jeez Christ. If you're gonna have an orange, don't name it Nacho Orange. Oh my god. It's just so bad. Just so bad. Whatever. What's our time? It's 8:05. Um.
Oh,
Damn.
I got one thing.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, Discord. Take my image. I didn't plug in my phone one night just to see how it would do.
Mhm.
With 22% battery remaining, I had 36 hours of use on my phone and almost 9 hours of screen on time. Still had
Yeah.
22% left. This phone
Uh,
is ridiculous. It's
Great.
great.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought that I would get that much out of it. That's
Oh
more than
yeah.
I even thought.
It's a lot. I'm. You know.
That's like 10. No, that's more than 10. That's like almost 11 hours.
Yeah.
No, it actually is. It's closer to 12. I'm supposed to be able to get almost 12 hours of screen on time. That's just
It
insane to me.
big battery.
I know. It's crazy.
Gotta love them. I love them.
I do. It's great. It's
Never
fantastic.
go back.
It's
Never
I
go
don't think
back.
I can either at this point. No.
Nah. That's yeah. It's nice. Again, I wish I need more, but that's because I have to power use mine for work. I don't have to use.
Yeah,
I
and
use mine a
that's
lot
fair.
during the workday. A lot, like just watch, like listening to things, watching things, like my
Yeah.
phone half the time. I just do. I need double. I need 10,000 milliamp battery.
Just big old thick boy.
Yeah, basically, that'd be awesome. Um. Oh, I did have this written down for. I think I got distracted because you started talking about Reddit. What's your opinion on all these stupid subreddits you see now? I get so many dumb ones. I think Eric brought it up the other day, but like the ones that are like, "Am I hot?" Like I see that one a bunch now. I see a lot of like the. Do you see like?
See, like I'm more of a I have my front page, which is my culminated subreddits, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I look at most of the time. I'm not
Yeah.
too big on browsing all. I do sometimes, but not very often.
Interesting. See, even my like homepage, they curate other stuff now. If you've gone to other subreddits, they're always like, we know you've been here, so like, would you want some more posts
Okay,
for it?
see, I don't get that bullshit because I don't use the app or new Reddit. That's the difference.
Yeah. Yet.
Yeah, no, you can miss me with that. I think that when they start injecting their own bullshit is when I'm done. Or at least I'm not going to be on Reddit very much at all. It's going to be like my information gathering, and that's it.
Come on. Just, just, just accept it.
I
Accept it into
can't
your heart.
accept it. I hate the new Reddit. It hurts me.
Why does it hurt you?
It hurts me.
Why does it hurt you?
I don't think I can even get to the new Reddit on my computer.
Have you like blocked it? Have you blocked? Does your pie hole filter out new Reddit? Anytime I post a new
Uh,
Reddit,
well, I have extensions for old Reddit redirects.
I'm sure you do.
No, it looks like I can get to it on Chrome at least. God, I hate this UI.
Man, again, you have so many like I think if I sat down on your computer and tried to do stuff, your extensions would fuck me because I wouldn't understand why like half the computer is running itself while the other half is blocking me from doing shit.
Yeah, probably. It's pretty rough sometimes.
I
Like if
think using your YouTube would be near impossible for me.
you can use it just like normal, no,
You
you'd be
have
fine.
like 50 extra buttons per YouTube video.
But all of the original functions are still there. You don't have to touch any of them.
But they're also recolored and like
Oh yeah, I like the recolor.
again, like I would go into your YouTube and I'd be like lost of why like things are skipping, why I have extra like warnings and
Oh
notifications,
yeah,
and why like
there's like little green sections of like, hey, this is the sponsored section, and then a little
yeah.
pop up comes up and says, do you want to skip this bullshit section? And then I say, yeah.
Again, I think I'd sit down and I'd be like, why is my YouTube doing all this? I just want to like watch a video. Probably has a bunch of like the only thing I want with YouTube, and I don't need a whole extension for it, is I want percentage based volume sliders.
See, I have that.
I know you do, but I tried the extension you told me, and it's like 50 other features I just don't need. And it changed my
Yeah,
color from like red to blue.
yeah, I like the blue.
I don't like the blue.
But yeah, no, it's like if you right click on a full screen video and use your scroll wheel, it changes based on volume.
I just
It's great.
no, I just want a volume slider. Like this is like remember when Reddit had a freak out about like volume sliders?
No, I don't think I do.
Reddit volume sliders stupid. Um is this okay, yeah. Uh, at one point at one point Reddit had this whole programming humor. They got on this train about like, oh, this is a dumb volume slider. And then they all started going like on a speed run of who could make the worst volume sliders. And then someone
Oh,
like
I might now that you say it, I might remember some of this.
and then like some dude like did a whole compilation of one website of like all the dumbest fucking
Like the
volume sliders.
worst UI designs you could possibly. What is that fucking radio button menu?
you either gotta balance it out, you gotta play a game, you gotta play a mini game to get your volume. You got advanced volume
Oh, dude.
control.
Oh, I
There's
love the
RNGs.
curling one.
Curling one's good. You wanna play Yahtzee for your fucking volume?
How does that work? Oh,
You
you
gotta
add
it
them
adds
up
it.
and
Yeah, that one was fucking dumb.
that one's fucking good. Volume based on your latitude.
Yeah, if you're lower in the world, it'd be lower. You know, user input.
A microphone input for how loud you want your volume to be. Oh, is that move some dots to create a number? That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Is that fucking tilt based controls based on the monitor?
I don't know how that one actually works, but yes.
I don't either, but I love it. Is that
Such a
like
mini game.
QuickTime events?
Yeah, I
Oh,
there's
it's
so
so
many.
good.
This one,
Capacitor codes to change your volume.
yeah, you change it by the resistance. They also freaked out about phone number entering too. That was another one. Pong, wheel of volume, wheel of volume,
No,
subscription
these are
based.
great.
Um, Reddit phone number enter. I feel like
I think this one was the one I actually saw, to be honest with you. I think it was the phone numbers that I saw.
I can't find it, but somewhere they did another like after they got super autistic about this, they got um they did about phone numbers as well, and then there was another guy that did another like compilation of them all. But it was like dumbest ways to like enter in phone number, and it was like one was like you had to do like a rotary dial to enter it in. It was a bunch of dumb.
I think I found the picture thread. Hold on.
Oh yeah, this one was great.
So you got
These were
drop
even
downs
funny.
for every section of number. That's
Yeah.
great. Oh God, it's just
Da,
a.
da, 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 da,
It
da.
reminds me of like the DVD splash screen, but like it's just numbers, and you gotta go click them, then your phone
Yep.
number, in. And they all have collisions with each other. Ah, yes, a simple plus button to go up.
If you don't like that, you can have your slider.
The slider, that's a good one.
Slider
Enter,
advanced.
enter
Yeah.
your in binary. That's pretty good. More binary.
That much.
Oh God, the scrolling numbers, and you gotta click set when it's the right number.
You get the rando.
Just
That's
roll
yeah.
for it. Oh, is this? And just straight up asking, is this your phone number? Yeah, that'll never get there. Oh, there's your there's your dial, the rotodial,
That one's because that one's the most realistic.
the digital rotodial. I love
Because
it.
that one like would be the easiest to use. That one's like almost not dumb.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Dialing is your phone ring.
Oh God, the capture a picture.
Yeah. It was. I think there's some other ones over the years, but these are the two that like stuck out on my
Yeah,
brain that were
I
hilarious.
think I
But
remember seeing this one before. Wait a second, they're playing Tetris. How the hell does Tetris work?
You build your
You
number.
have to build the shapes of numbers.
Yeah, don't get it fucking wrong, loser. 3.
Oh god,
Oh,
that's
have
a
you ever
good
seen
one.
have you ever seen Sand Tetris?
I don't think so.
Like Sand Tetris. It like actually kind of looked fun. Sandtrix. I don't know if that's what it is, but that sounds like what I want.
I might have to try it.
It's like Tetris, but it's sand, and you have to like
And the sand
I don't.
falls, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and like you want to get a color from left to right.
It's based on color. Oh god.
Yeah, so like you'd want to get yellow or blue from the left wall to the right wall touching, and then it disappears. But all the then touching blue disappears to that blue. So I don't know. It's
That
very
sounds interesting
interesting.
though. I'll have to
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up and give it a shot.
Yep.
That'll be
But
my after podcast activity.
I think we have enough. Yeah, we have enough. So you know what that means.
It means that that's all.
'Cause that's all we have for this week's episode. Thursdays are the best days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.